Good morning, you all. Did you miss me? I'm so sorry that we have not been doing some DIY together for this last couple times, but as you know, life has been a little bit crazy, and I'm going to get back on schedule. But today we're going to do a really cute, easy craft from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to use Midnight Blue, and we're going to use Tuscan Red, and then we're going to use our Rapid Fuse Glue. And if you guys did not know, the unfinished woods are on sale again at Hobby Lobby. This one full price is $6.99, so this does fit the mold for the 40% off. So you're going to go grab one of these. There was plenty here in Kearney when I went yesterday. And then when you go, these are now on the back wall when you're getting ready to go into where it used to be Hastings Video. So you're going to go along that wall, grab this, and then when you're getting along that end of the aisle on your right-hand side, these cute little stars are going to be there, and they are $1.47 each. And that being said, these are not included because it has to be $4.99 and up, I believe. So what you're going to do with these, you're going to go ahead and take these dowels off. You can keep the dowels, throw them away, whatever. And what you're going to do is you're just going to keep wiggling and wiggling until that pops out, okay? And the other thing you're going to need is we're going to go ahead and we're going to use some dark wax. We may use this, we'll see when we get done. Because since this is already white, we don't have to do anything here. We're going to go ahead and maybe some twine. As you know, I don't make anything pretty anymore, so we're just going to wing it. And you're going to need some paintbrushes. And I'm going to use one of these, and we're going to use one of these for if we're going to use the dark wax. But we're going to see how this looks first. So let's do 2 blues and 1 red on this one. So this being said, you've got 3 stars. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. See, $1.50. So $1.50. There's 3, 4, 5. So you may have like $9 in this when you're done, and super easy. Now, that being said, with this being, we're going to do 1 red and 2 blues. Isn't that what I said? Yeah. You're going to go and paint the sides. And I would not get a big paintbrush for this just because you have nice small edges. And this will actually fit just perfect to keep that paint nice and smooth. And as remember, when you're painting, you want to go ahead and paint as if you were painting your fingernails. We don't really do that anymore. I don't, just because my hands are in water so much, so I do get mine done. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to lay that down. And you can either paint the top first and then paint the sides last. Just remember, when you're painting, you want to make sure you go along the edges and smooth that paint out to keep it nice and smooth. I'm sorry I'm about 5 minutes late. You guys probably didn't even think I was showing up today because I didn't post a photo of what we were doing last night. We had a class last night, and we got left around 9 from the store, and Mark had steaks on, and Sarah and I scooted out of the store really quick so we can get home and eat. Nothing like eating late and then going to bed. It was a good steak. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, since we're going to paint these blue, we're going to go and just lay this one down, let that set. Always remember, shake your paint up a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint this one. And you can use any blue. When you go buy your blues paints, there are so many colors of blue. And same thing with red. Tuscan Red is seriously my staple when it comes to red. That is really the only one I use when it comes to red. Because your reds will go into a burgundy tone. Some of the reds will have a light pink. They'll have a little pink tint to it. So Tuscan Red is your staple, especially if you're going to do anything that is going to be related to Nebraska Huskers. That is the closest we can get to the color. And remember, we're using Deco Art paint, Americana. You can use any paint you want. This is just my favorite. It always has. It stands up really well. The quality, it's a little thicker. It's not too watery. It's just a nice in-between paint. There are paints that are thicker and there are paints that are thinner. So just remember, it's whatever you like to paint with. Just because I paint with this one doesn't mean you have to. You can go and get your paints anywhere. I'm just kind of a paint snob. You know how you can be a food snob? I'm kind of a paint snob. I do have my favorites, and I will share those with you. And we're going to paint this other one blue one more time. And reds, again, reds sometimes take 3 coats. Depends on how your brush strokes are. Blues, depending on what blue you're using, is the same way. I think this one's pretty good. We're going to be able to do this just twice. Okay. I am loving, if you guys did not know, if you're just new tuning in, if you are tuning in and you're watching this live, I would love to know where you're from. And we would love to hook you up with one of our rustic blueprint boxes. And if you don't know what that is, go to our website, click on the little tab that says boxes, and then there'll be a rustic blueprint. So what that is, it's a new group that Mindy and I have started, and the report back has been fabulous. It makes me super excited. So what that is, it is a club, it is a membership. It will turn into a membership. Right now it's just a box. And it is a door hanger right now. It is a door hanger. It's not always going to be a door hanger. It may be something that will go on your porch. You can go on your fireplace mantle. And it is something that we cut out just for you. And then I will do a video. I will record myself doing the kit. And what included in that is like the wire and the ribbon, if it gets a ribbon, or any other extra details, if it gets a button. All of that will be included in that when you get it. That being said, we do not include the paints on this one because the last one we did was tulips, and I believe I did red and yellow. And I had one of the ladies that came in yesterday, and she loves orange, so she did hers orange, which I'm sure orange was really cute. I actually did look at the orange paints at Hobby Lobby yesterday when I was there because I have a small selection of orange. And so she said she's loving it, and then I've got people that have sent me pictures on what they did. It's $45. And I give you the step-by-step as it goes, and I would say in another maybe month and a half, we're going to turn into a membership, and it's going to go up just a little bit. In that membership, it's just going to be a small group of who's all in that group, and we can talk back and forth. You can share your photos with everybody that's in that group, and maybe we'll do a Zoom live Q&A one evening. And you guys can ask me questions. We can talk amongst each other and say if you found some really cute things maybe at Dollar Tree and we can go grab them before they're gone, something like that. We're just going with the flow. But I've been super excited about this box. So we would love to have you join on board if you have not. And the other thing, when it turns into a membership, if you say you are just joining this next month. So if you would go online today and you would get your box ordered, you will not be able to get this next month, which would be June's, but you're going to get July's. Just because we always have a cutoff of the 15th. So you guys know, I don't know, maybe let me talk to Mindy. I don't want to outspeak on some of those things because she's the one that cuts it out, and then her and I, we box everything up and get it out the door. And if you did not hear the announcement, we are downsizing the rustic patch. I am loving these kind of things. I want to really craft with you guys, do more of these, just not, and I may be just like out of the blue, I may just feel like I want to do something in the back room. I want to be able to do some more home interior decorating, some consulting, and I'm just geared in a new direction, which I'm super excited about. And I just love crafting, and I want to be able to do more of that with you guys. Okay, but we're not going anywhere. You can't get rid of me that easy. Mindy's still going to be cutting out specialized wood things for you guys, customizing, and that's another thing. We want to do more customizing things. We want to be able to let you guys know that we can do pretty much anything. I could say about anything, maybe not everything, but okay. So these are looking really good. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab the dryer and we're going to speed up this drying method. because these are done. And I'm going to tell you, I haven't let this set long enough, so let's go ahead and let's scrape that paint back in that bottle of paint because we don't want waste. And then we're going to rough these up with some of our dark wax to give it more of a country look. So let's start the dryer. And then you're going to get a little messy because we painted the tops and the sides. See if I can do this without getting paint on me. And then I need to know if you guys like this view or overview on this one. Okay, that gets hot, really hot. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, see if I can get this open. We're going to take, and I'm going to use this. You can use a rag, but I really want to really grubby it up. Ooh. And if you want to make some sound effects, if that'll help. Oh my gosh. So we have our little dowel hole. You can put some paint in there if you want to, just to cover it up some. Totally up to you. But it's going to be facing down, so I would say don't worry about it. But if that does bother you, feel free. And remember, before you start putting your stain on there, to make sure that you're making it go the right direction. And actually, these would be really cute if you would glitter them. And I don't have my glitter, which I wouldn't glitter in the basement here, the house here anyway. But this would be cute to go ahead and glitter these before you put these on there. So if you see, we're just really grubbying them up really good. And then we're going to go and go this way. Sophie, where are you going? Huh? It is an exciting day at the store today. We've got a big class this morning. We got a graduation reception this afternoon. And then we have another class tonight. So it is a fun Friday. Okay. Ooh, I like. Okay. So there we go. Let's put this off to the side. And I'll go take these upstairs and I will wash those. Okay, we didn't need to use that one, so we don't need to worry about that. So remember, before you're going to put these on, make sure you know where your hanger's at. And I think we're just going to hot glue these because I don't know if this is going to. We're going to hot glue. And it is on. I'm going to hot glue these because of this dowel, this wood canal. I don't know if it's going to be flat enough with that glue to do that. So I'm going to say glue your red one on first to make sure it's dead center. Definitely glue. Hot glue. Don't use that. Because these wood cutouts are not flat enough to grab and get a nice grip of what we need. So don't use that. See, we're winging it. You can always change your mind when you start going. Okay. And then I'm going to say this one. I have some really fun ones coming up that are all red, white, and blue. So this is definitely not going to be the first one. So, sorry. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to, let's do this. And if you can see, this does do this way or this way. So if you would rather have your stars go this way, depending on where you're going to hang it, you may have a narrow space that you just need something. This would be perfect. I should have done that. I didn't. Dang it. Okay. So let's go ahead. And if I would have brought my little stapler, I would have said I would have stapled this, but I didn't. So let's just do a little bit of glue. We're going to go this route. And I actually thought about that. But I did not get it picked up before we left last night. I just said, I got to remember my DIY stuff. Okay, that is ready Just push it down just a little bit. I can tell you guys, I'll show you a picture in the comments after this. So it was last Saturday night, we were doing a class, and I was gluing, it was a last door hanger, and I was gluing the button on the bow. And that silly button decided it wanted to flip like a quarter. The big old glob of glue right on my finger. And I did not pop it. I let it just do its thing. And it finally popped on its own, or it was it Tuesday night we had golf league, and it did it on its own on the last hole. And I haven't hot glued my finger for a long time, and it was maybe been a few foul words when the glue fell on my finger. I'll be honest with you, but it was the best thing. Is not pop. Do not pop a blister. Don't. Just let it do its thing. Put a Band-Aid over it. Just let it do its thing, because now that skin is just healing right back. It never peeled off. Yeah. And yesterday there was like a little bit of a buildup every once in a while, and I just kept pushing it off to the side. But yeah, it was like a growth on my finger for the last week. It was quite something. Okay, so there is your twine. And then if you want to, we can put a little bow. Let's do this. Let's do this. So over here, where it comes a little bit closer together, let's go ahead and just tie. This is going to be so cute. Let's go ahead and make a little tie. And if I had a button, I probably would put a button right there, but I don't. So that one does not look very cute. So let's make a cute little, actually, you know what? I'm not going to make a bow. I'm going to make another twist. I like how this looks. Sometimes bows are not necessary. Let's just make a double knot. There. And cut those out so they kind of match. There you go. We just made a cute little twist. And if you had a little button, you could put a little button right there. And that's it. That is your red, white, and blue door hanger. And remember, it can be hung like this or like this. And this is $7. It's 40% off. And then your little stars are $1.47, and you need 3. And that is it, guys. I hope you liked your craft. I will take a picture of this, and I do have my before picture with all your colors. Remember, I used Tuscan Red today, and I used Midnight Blue. You can use whatever colors you want. These are just my favorites. And go to my Amazon and grab the dark wax. And that's it. Hot glue gun. The dryer we already have. Yeah, that's it. And it's 7:24. So I'm going to get to the store, and I've got to get the table set for today's class this morning. So you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you back on Tuesday, and we will do another patriotic. And everything we're going to do is make a nice little collage, maybe over a shelf in your house. I think that'd be super cute. And maybe I'll put all of these things together, and maybe you know what? Let's see, I have this one, I have another one, and I have 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. I'm not going to sell it, and I'm going to put all 3 together, and we're going to do a giveaway. And someone's going to win these. Okay, I'm out. Have a good day. Again, let us know where you're from, and please go to our YouTube channel. We would love to grow that, and you can watch all of our past ones we've done there. Some of them are every day, some of them are seasonal, so we will make sure that we do a little bit of both for you guys so you can see all those. Okay. Oh, and you like my new glasses? I got new glasses yesterday. They're just a little more narrow than the other ones that I had. And if you like this view better, just let me know. Or if you like the other view, or if you like both, we'll just switch it up. Okay, guys, I better get out of here. Have a fantastic day. Have a great weekend. It's a little icky outside this morning, and I think it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. So, okay, see you guys. Okay, guys, I'm going to bring this a little bit closer because I cannot shut this off when I do this. It's got to be a simpler way to do this. And there is our stars. If you guys have not got onto our text, please join our text, and we can let you guys know some exciting things that are going to be happening. And if you live local, come in and shop. We've got 20% off store reduction in the front. And if you guys did not know, our furniture is on sale and it is marked as is. Okay, bye guys. See ya.